welcome to Modern History. Today's fascinating story is about a man who became famous for his tragic death. This man, who fell to his death from space, was named Vladimir Komarov. Born in 1927 in Russia, during the era of the Soviet Union, Vladimir became a pilot at just 15 years old. The space race. In 1955, a competition began between the USA and Russia. This was the space race, with both countries vying to be the first to launch a significant space program. At the time, animals and humans were being sent to space, but it was still a very dangerous endeavor. Despite the risks, many brave individuals volunteered to explore space, even at the cost of their lives. One of those individuals was Vladimir Komarov. He successfully operated his first space flight and became famous after traveling to space. In 1967, Russia planned a space mission, and Vladimir was chosen for the mission. His task was to fly the spacecraft, orbit Earth, and conduct a spacewalk. However, this mission was doomed from the start. The risks of the mission. Before this mission, several Russian spacecraft had already failed due to technical issues. It is said that Komarov himself knew this mission was incredibly risky and that surviving it would be nearly impossible. Many people even wrote letters to the Soviet government urging them to cancel the mission. But the space race between the USA and the Soviet Union was so intense that Russia was determined to proceed at any cost. It is reported that the spacecraft Vladimir was assigned to had over 200 technical faults, making failure almost inevitable. The tragic flight. On April 23, 1967, Vladimir boarded his spacecraft. For the next 24 hours, he orbited Earth successfully. Everything seemed to be going smoothly, and Vladimir was optimistic about completing his mission. But then, tragedy struck. The spacecraft's solar panels, which provided energy, began to malfunction. Vladimir was ordered to abort the mission immediately, but it was too late. The rocket's braking system failed as well. The spacecraft, at an altitude of 23,000 feet, began its descent toward Earth. Vladimir tried to deploy his parachute, but it failed to open. On April 24, 1967, the spacecraft crashed violently into the ground, making Vladimir Komarov the first human to die during a space mission. His remains were collected and given a formal burial. Legacy. Vladimir Komarov's death was a huge loss for Russia. He became a symbol of the risks and sacrifices made during the space race. To this day, he is remembered as the man who fell from space. Closing thoughts. Friends, if you enjoyed this story, please give this video a like. For more such interesting videos, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notifications for new content. Take good care of yourselves.